Buongiorno, everyone, and welcome back, for we are Verdi Confusi of Players Patchwork Theatre Company, and we are here for you tonight because it is the middle weekend of Pennsic. Even if Pennsic is not the way it usually is, we are still going to perform, for it has been our traditional night on the Middle Saturday to bring you wonderful commedia alla'improvviso, commedia dell'arte, which you love. So we, of course, will bring it for you, different than no other year, even in a very different year. So what we have for you tonight is that we have taken one of our favorite three-act commedia plays, and we have adapted it for a performance in this ethereal realm. And it's for you, because the world can use laughter right now. The world can use merriment. The world can use mirth. The world can use Pennsic coming straight to you in the comfort of your own home. So Verdi Confusi has taken the play, and you might have seen this before, except you have not seen this before because you have never seen this version of it. Not only is it staged differently, not only is the cast different than any prior incarnation, but it's improv, so it'll always be different. So now we invite you to sit back and enjoy a little piece of Pennsic, a little piece of historical comedy, a little bit of even a historical lesson, for there's facts to be learned in this play of actual historic lore, sent right to you to enjoy. So with much further ado, Verdi Confusi of Players Patchwork Theatre Company presents for you our very funny farce, The Hazards of Hunting Redcaps.
Orazio!
Oh, there you are. Isabella.
Orazio.
Orazio. I mean, Isabella.
Orazio.
You get me so confused and lightheaded, and it's been so long since I've seen your beautiful face. It's been 5, maybe even 6 whole minutes.
7. It has been 7.
Oh, 7. But it feels like 7 eternities.
Indeed. My love.
I wish to be with you forever. Except,
can we count that high?
I don't think so. I can't even count ducats because I don't have any. And that means your father, he won't.
Father Pantalone.
He won't want us to be together because I'm poor.
Orazio.
Isabella.
Orazio.
I'm poor.
Oh. But we shall find a way to be together.
You're right. Oh, you're always right, my beloved. If love is the greatest currency, isn't it?
Love is all you need.
And we have so much of it.
Yes.
I'm sure
more than we can count.
We can use this love, and nothing can ever separate us. Nothing can ever separate us.
I'm here to separate the two of you right now. You, Orazio, and your poor condition. I shall not have you anywhere near my daughter.
Well, actually, that's what I wanted to.
Papa?
I wanted to talk to you about. I know that I may be impoverished in financial matters, but I have the currency of love, and isn't love more important than money?
What kind of nonsense are you talking about, Orazio? Money is hard currency. You shall not be spouting such nonsense. Here, be gone with you. Be gone.
Orazio! Papa, how could you? What?
Now, my dear, listen. I am only thinking of the best for you. I will help you find a good and proper and wealthy suitor. You'll see. It'll all work out fine. You need no oratio.
I do need oratio, and I need love. Love is the most important thing there is, and I don't know why you can't understand that, and I'm gonna go cry in my room.
If only she would just listen to her father. Her father knows best. So difficult. Now I have another matter to deal with. Brighella! Brighella! I need to speak with you!
What? Is it, Master?
Brighella, I will have you know that I just caught Orazio with my daughter right here.
Oh, is that all? That's hardly a surprise. I mean, the two of them are in love.
But what I hired you to do is keep them apart. I mean, Brighella, what do I pay you for?
Pay me? Pay me? You haven't paid me in months.
Months?
Months.
How many months?
Since March.
Oh.
So yeah.
3.5 to 4 months of your pay that I still have.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel so much better now, Brighella. Thank you. I'm going to go back to my office and count your pay that I haven't paid you now. Thank you.
What? I cannot believe what I have to put up with. This horrible, miserly master of mine. He's responsible for all of my problems. He's reduced me such dire straits. I have had to take on little side jobs just to get by. I mean, I thought they were easy ones, like stealing candy from a baby. Literally. But it wasn't a baby. It looked like a baby, it was tiny like a baby, but it was a fairy. And that fairy was not happy. And it cursed me. It cursed poor Brighella. Oh, woe is me. Woe is me. I don't know what I'm going to do with this horrible curse. Who do I turn to? Who do I turn to? Oh.
Arlecchino, are you paying any attention to me?
Yes, Dottore. Yes, Dottore Graziano.
Have you found old stories of the East yet?
It's in here somewhere.
I need it now, Arlecchino. Now. Thank you. Nobody can write. I need something else. I need Aurelius. Right now, I need Aurelius. I need wisdom. I need a guide. Some beautiful, wonderful. Thank you. Dear diary, today my son was crazy. I think I'll make him king. Not this guy. I need somebody else. Palmer. Palmer has a treaty, son. The will to battle. That would be brilliant. It would be beautiful. Thank you. Oh. No, not Palmer. Medical maladies. We can do medical maladies. That one's always a good one. Thank you. What is this? This is volume 1 of medical maladies. We went through volume 1 last year. I went volume 5 of medical maladies, Arlecchino. Keep up.
How better than that?
What I need, volume 5. Here we have it.
Dottore Graziano. Oh, you're just the man I wanted to see.
Am I now? So you
yes.
have some questions?
Oh,
Here,
yes,
let me make it simple.
Yes, I
Wash your
really
hands
need your
for at
advice.
least 10 seconds. Well, 20. Well, really what you want to do is pour oil over them and set the oil on fire.
No. I actually need advice on fairies.
Oh, I understand. It's very simple. Roses are for the classics, but you really want to go with daisies if you want to seem more romantic. I was reading about that just recently.
Not daisies, fairies. I need advice on fairies.
Fairies? Well, why didn't you say so? Fairies are fabulous. Arlecchino, the fairy tale book. You have that somewhere?
Fairy tale. Fairy tale. Some kind of fairy tale. That's what
Now, thank you.
So that must be what it is. Here you go.
What do you have? What do you have? Read it.
It says it's some kind of fairy tale about some kind of fairies.
And what does it say about fairies, Arlecchino?
Oh, okay. Leprechauns. Leprechauns, if you chase them to the end of the rainbow and grab them by their lederhosen, then they have to give you shoes.
So there you go. If you take leprechauns to the end of the rainbow and grab their pants, they give you things. That was an idea that I had right up here the whole time.
Now, Tori, I need something more specific. Hypothetically speaking, what if somebody like, hypothetically me, was hypothetically cursed by a hypothetical fairy? How would I get out of that, hypothetically?
Well, you can't. I mean, first of all, in a hypothetical situation where a fool would be cursed by a fairy, which only a fool would do, because every wise man, or really common man, or anybody with any amount of sense knows, you have to stay away from fairies, and you especially shouldn't try to take things from them. So in the event that you took something from a fairy and the fairy then cursed you, well, you'd have to carry out whatever task you were cursed to do.
Or
you die. Yes, it's all very interesting. As a matter of fact, I think I might want to look more into fairies. It's been a while since I've done that research. Arlecchino, hand me that book. Thank you. Here we are. Yes, I'm going to go read.
Unbelievable. The fairy's curse. I've been cursed to do one selfless act of kindness for the next person that asks. Ask for my help. What can I do with that? No, Arlecchino, no, not you, no. Nobody can help me. I gotta find somebody else.
Brighella, please help me. I need you to help me.
Why'd you have to go and say the H word? I already regret this. What do you need?
Brighella, before you say anything, I know you usually charge a fee for helping you, and I know you give us your friend discount fee, and that's really generous of you because you're our good friend, Brighella. We know because you tell us so. But I can't even pay your fee right now. But I still need your help, so I wonder if, I don't know, somehow you could still help me.
Okay, sure. I'll help you, Orazio. And I'll even waive my fee and do it for free.
What did you say?
Oh, you're gonna make me say it again. I said I will do it. I will help you for free.
Arlecchino, did he say free?
He said free.
Brighella, you'll help me for free?
Yes, just stop saying that word.
What word? Free?
Brighella, this is so generous. You don't even know what you're helping me for, and it's still so generous because
I know it kind of doesn't matter, but what is it?
Wait, you do know? You must know. This is I never knew you were so touched by romance, Brighella. Of course. It all makes sense now. Brighella wants me to get married, so he's willing to help me for free because he believes in my love for Isabella. It's so good to have this kind of support, because I thought no one wanted me to marry Isabella except for Isabella because I'm poor. Her father, Pantalone, doesn't want me to marry her because I'm poor. But you, Brighella, want me to marry Isabella. You believe in me. You believe in me. Thank you.
Yeah, you just go on thinking that.
I'm going to tell everyone how much of a romantic Brighella is.
Whatever, sure. I did not want to get mixed up in a love plot. But if you marry Isabella,
Oh, my
you
beloved.
really put the screws to my master Pantalone.
Wait.
Like.
So if I marry Isabella, Pantalone gets screwed?
Yep.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna have to work out the details. Come with me, Orazio.
I'm gonna get married, all thanks to Brighella.
Love a good love story. Hello, Isabella.
Is that Arlecchino? I was up in my room and I thought I heard Brighella say free and someone said he was a romantic and I was hoping to ask if he would help me with Orazio.
Oh, unfortunately, Signorina Isabella, Brighella is very, very busy right now. He's busy helping Orazio to marry Isabella. So he's obviously much too busy to help Isabella marry Orazio. That would just be silly. So, yes, Brigella's very busy.
What do you have there, Arlecchino? There are so many books. Do you think I might get an idea from your books? Pass me.
Tori certainly gets lots of ideas from these books. They're very heavy ideas, or at least they're very
just grab one. And the Book of Hours. Well, I don't want to go to a nunnery. Then I'll never marry Orazio. That's no good. What's next? Le livre de la fille en vacances. I don't know. That seems very odd. What else? A cookbook? The way to a man's heart is through his stomach, but Orazio already loves me and I don't need to convince him of anything. What about this travelogue anyway? She saw a zebra? What is that? Who could catch one? That gives me an idea. Come on, Arlecchino.
All right.
Where is that Brighella? He was supposed to be taking care of this errand for me. Apparently, I'll have to do this myself. Dottore? Dottore?
What?
Dottore?
Yes.
It
I'm
is
very busy.
time.
I'm not sure if you can tell.
It is time for the rent.
Nonsense. It can't be time for rent. It's July 18th.
July 18th? What? No. It is August 1st.
Oh dear. I think I'm using the wrong calendar. Hold on. Yep, nope, all right, yep. Well, it's August 18th by the Julian calendar, so technically I wasn't wrong. But you're right, I owe you rent, and I definitely have the money for that. So if you give me just an hour, I'll meet you with your rent. Does that sound appropriate?
All right. Fine. I shall return in an hour for the rent.
Good, okay. Excellent. I'm going to get back to my studies now because I'd rather spend my time on important things.
Orazio, did you hear that?
I did. We're Gregorian?
No, not that part. The other part.
About the rent being due?
Uh-huh.
But we're poor. If we can't pay the rent, we're going to be evicted, and then I'm going to be poor and homeless.
I know, that gives me a wonderful idea.
What? How?
Yeah.
I'm trying to convince Pantalone to let me, a poor man, marry Isabella. How am I going to convince him to let a poor and homeless man marry his daughter?
Oh, that's easy, I think.
Oh,
So,
all right.
Yeah, so I spend a fair amount of my free time keeping abreast of new laws, because you never know when you're going to need to circumvent or exploit or a little this or that, tickle around with the law and somehow
sounds
sidestep it or what have you. There's a brand new one. It's all about a type of fairy called a Municello. If you're renting and your home has a Municello in it, you can leave the rental without paying the rent.
But I'd still be homeless.
Well, I'll get to that part. Do you think that your father would buy into it?
Oh, I mean, he's been researching fairies for the last, 5 minutes. He's really obsessed. So yeah, I think he believes that in Mugello. He'd be excited by it.
Good. That's a wonderful coincidence. We can use that. So, you see, without the rent, Pantalone will be desperate for income, and he'll sell the property, and he'll sell it for a cheap price because he's desperate. And then even someone like you will be able to buy the property and become a property owner. And as a property owner, you will be considered worthy of Isabella. See, it all makes sense now.
So no, Brighella, let me think this through. You're suggesting that we fake a fairy at my home, which will cause my father Dottore and I to leave the home, and then I'll be homeless and poor. But then Pantalone will want to sell the home, so then I can buy the home with the money I don't have to give to Pantalone, and then not have the money, but I'll have the home that I had before and didn't have, that I bought with the money I don't have that Pantalone now has. But because I have the home I can't afford and no money, I will be a property owner, and then Pantalone will let me marry Isabella. This is your plan?
Yeah.
I know! It's great! You're right! Of course! It all makes sense now! I am totally going to get married! Nothing could possibly go wrong with this plan, except where are we going to find a Monticello?
We're going to need someone special to play our Municello. We need someone that doesn't seem quite human and a little off.
Who would fit that bill? Oh, hi, Arlecchino.
Hey, Arlecchino. Arlecchino, you're perfect.
Oh, nobody's ever said that to me before.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. Okay, Arlecchino, you're coming with us.
I am?
To get me married.
Okay. I love a good love story.
Woo!
Somebody must, I guess.
I've disguised myself. I am going to be a foreigner who hunts mythical creatures like the zebra, the Pegasus, and the unicorn. 3 of them. I can count that high. And they're all ponies. If I can convince my father to pay for such a service, I can give it to Orazio, so he'll become rich, and he can give it back to my father, so he can marry me. It all makes sense now. I need a good name, a clever name, a Spanish name. I will be Capitano, Moco Blanco, Frappuccino,
El
Grande.
Testosterone.
Well, I'm here to take care of this business. Still can't find Brighella. Dottore?
What?
It's been an hour, Dottore. I'm here to collect the rent.
An hour? No, it couldn't have been an hour. I've barely gotten through 3 sentences here. I'm sure that we must be calculating the time wrong again. It's fine.
You haven't set your sundial ahead. That's the problem. It's been an hour. Check again.
Oh, so it has. Okay, all right. Yes, so your money. I have not prepared it because I was very, very into this book, you see. And so I couldn't possibly have gotten it together. But it's an interesting book, if you like that.
No further excuses. Dottore, rent is due when it's due.
Oh, Master, thank goodness I've gotten to you in time. You can't take the rent.
I must take the rent.
Oh, no, Master, you cannot take the rent.
I must take the rent.
You can't take the rent.
Brighella! I'm about to beat you over the head with my stick if I had one. You must explain yourself. Why can I not take the rent?
Oh, please, Master, please. I'm just trying to make sure that you don't violate the law.
The law? Explain. What law are you speaking of?
You mean you don't know? The law that says that a municiello, like the municiello that we've discovered here in Dottore's home.
You
A
must
municiello? In my own home? That's wonderful news. Tell me more.
The law it says something about if there's a municiello, the people that are renting can leave without paying the rent. It's something in the law books, I'm sure.
Nope, hold on. Nope.
leave without paying the rent.
Here it is. If a tenant discovers a municiello on the property, the tenant must immediately vacate the premises. As the premises are no longer livable, the tenant is no longer bound to the contract of paying rent and must therefore not pay for the services of the property until such a time as the municiello is removed.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like the one.
Not paying the rent?
It would be hard indeed to leave so many books behind, but yes, I could leave the house, and of course I wouldn't be able to pay you your rent, but I'm sure as a rich man that would be fine.
I have to check on this. I'm not sure I entirely believe this. I'm going to go and talk to my lawyer about this, find out more about this Minicello law myself. Oh.
Find out all about that municiello. What a great idea. I'm going to talk to my books about it.
Brighella, is the plan working?
Oh, yes, Orazio, it's working.
My father believes there's a Monticello?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
And it's Master Pantalone?
Well, the Pantalone, he's halfway there. If we have our Municiello, we'll be good to go. Is the moonshell ready?
Oh, don't worry about that. I have been getting Arlecchino into disguise. I have been using all of my father's research on fairies. I have a perfect disguise for Arlecchino. Oh, you're going to love this. Arlecchino! Arlecchino, come show your disguise. It's great. Huh?
Wait.
Huh?
Wait.
Huh?
Oh. Are you kidding?
And fairy
Huh?
clothes.
Yeah. It's colorful costume. Lots of colors, lots of big flowiness and wings, fairy wings.
No. Wings on a fairy? That's a post-period concept. You can't do that. Ugh.
I like exclamation points better than periods anyway.
What are we gonna do then, Brighella?
We don't have time to mess around with it. We're going to have to go with it. Okay.
Why do we always
Okay,
wait to the last minute to get ready for these things? It's every year we wait too long to get ready.
Okay, look. What matters now is how the fairy acts, how the fairy moves. That's what's really going to sell it. So, how does a fairy move? How does a fairy act? Right. First thing, Arlecchino. Fairies giggle.
Okay, let me try.
That
Is it
was-
good?
That
It
yeah.
did not sound human. It definitely did not sound
you're
human.
right about that. Oof.
Well,
Okay.
then you go then. right?
Yeah, we'll come back to that. We'll work on that. Okay. Movement, right. How fairies move. When fairies move about, they prance. Yes, they prance. What?
How's that?
I don't even know how to describe that.
Blurry.
Like that.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, that's we'll come back to that. That's okay for now. Yeah, sure. We'll move on from that. So, okay. This is where you really sell it. This is what you have to get right. Fairies cause mischief.
Mischief. Oh, I can do that. That's easy.
Mhm.
Can I steal people's socks? I like socks. Socks are warm. Socks are nice. They're soft. I like socks. Can I steal people's socks?
Sure, why not?
Yay!
So Brighella? So in other words, if I'm just remembering everything, if Pantalone gets screwed and Arlecchino gets all the socks he wants, I can happily marry Isabella?
Yes.
Of course! It all makes sense now. I can't wait to get ready.
Okay,
Wait to get socks.
you do that.
Well, I just got done with my lawyer, and it turns out the Minnesota law is true.
Disculpe, signore. How do you do?
How do you do? And you are.
Why, I am a Spanish capitan. I have a name. I have a very good name that I remember that comes in 4 parts. My name is Capitano Moco Blanco Frappuccino
El
Grande.
Testosterone. I am a great monster hunter. Signore, I have captured the stripes of a zebra. been buffeted by the wings of a Pegasus and narrowly avoided being gored by the horn of a unicorn. Is there perhaps some creature I can capture for you?
Well, actually, Capitano, yes, there is. I have a problem with a Municella.
Ah, this I can do for you, but it is costly. The highest I can count, while I was waiting, 512 ducats, signore.
512 is a little
It is
steep.
easy, I know, but it is worth it, I promise. And I can throw another piece into the prize for you. Signore, be very, very still. There is a Scazzi Moriello behind you.
Oh, what? Well,
That's
there's
the...
a...
You cannot see it, signore. You cannot see it. It is invisible. But it is a special ability that I have. Because I am Spanish, I can see the Scazzi Moriello, and it has noticed you, signore. You must be very, very careful. Very, very careful. You must duck for me, signore. Duck. Yes.
Oh!
Signore, there is another. Can you turn to your right?
Oh.
And a third, signore, to your left. Very good, very good. We have got them.
Is it all done? Are they gone?
Yes, signore, we have got them all.
Well, I guess since you handled that, I give you a small token of my appreciation here.
Much appreciated, signore.
But for this other matter, I think I shall have to look elsewhere.
What a disappointment. I was doing so well, too. Maybe I waited too long and counted too high.
Socks. I have socks. Do you have any socks? I have all the socks. Yay!
That was a very strange creature. I shall have to give it further inspection.
Father, look at all the shock that has happened around here.
Oh, son, this is a mess. This is terrible. Where have our socks gone?
I know. They're all gone. I am so shocked. I have never seen anything like this before.
I have to say I agree wholeheartedly. I don't know. This is the work of the fairy, isn't it?
Oh no, a fairy! How unexpected! I'm shocked.
And if it's the work of the fairy, then that means that we can't live in the house anymore. I mean, I wouldn't mind personally. I mean, all of my books are still here, but the law is the law. We should have to leave.
Oh no! This law I've never heard about before says we have to leave. I am shocked by this unexpected revelation. What will we ever do?
Well, we should do things by the books. We should make sure that things are recorded properly. We should have Pantalone witness it himself.
Oh, good, because I already asked Brighella to bring Pantalone over so he can look at this mess. I mean, I'm shocked.
Master Pantalone, please, you have to come see this for yourself.
What am I coming to? What am I seeing? What happened? What?
Shocking.
Wow.
That's one word for it.
It's definitely the work of a fairy and not Arlecchino at all.
Yeah, and all this damage, Master. You own this place. You're going to have to pay for all these repairs.
Oh
All the
no!
cleanup.
Well, I mean, this might not have been a fairy. This could have been I don't know, wild badgers or something. The Torah.
No. This textbook fairy. It says right here.
Brighella, you need the fairy.
Oh.
Yes.
That's Arlecchino! Arlecchino!
Oh, look! Obviously a fairy!
Wow.
Talking!
Yeah. Looks like you're gonna have to sell this place, Master. I mean, look.
The Torah is this a fairy? Is this?
Yes. Yes. According to the lore, it says right here, the Monticello spends its time chasing and being chased. Here we are.
Horacio, let's chase him.
Arlecchino, chase!
Arlecchino, chase them! Chase them, Arlecchino!
No, this is not what I had.
Yes. And also, it spends its time tickling feet. Yes.
Arlecchino, tickle their feet! Tickle their feet!
Tickle the feet!
No, this is not dignified. No.
You see, definitely a Monticello. It's textbook example.
And the last, of course, and this is the most important of all of them, the Monticello has a red hat, which.
Brighella!
Hat, you said. Red hat.
Brighella!
Master Pantalone! Look out behind you!
Yes.
It's the Scars of Morelio!
Oh,
You.
Father
Scars of
Dottore!
Morelio.
Look at that up in the book! Look it up!
Yes, I'm looking into it. It does.
Master, get out! Ugh.
Scars of Morelio.
Whew. Quick! Arlecchino, get the fez!
Oh, look! A red cap! How shocking!
Wow. Yeah. Who'd have thunk it? Look at it, Master. It has a red cap. Mm-hmm.
You'll see my socks.
Definitely
No.
a Monticello.
My fez.
Oh,
My fez.
it.
Really?
You're not going to like this, but it does not specify how they get their red hats.
Well, it would seem that apparently I might not have much of a choice in the sale of this property. But I am going to get my red hairs back. Ugh.
Well, personally, I think this is a fascinating case. I don't think it's ever been witnessed the way Monticello captures its hat. Monticello, Morelio, Morel. I need to do more research.
Monticello thing.
Oh, Arlecchino, you're brilliant.
It's working.
Just keep acting like a fairy, Arlecchino. Just keep doing all that. Brighella.
Oh, the plan's
Thank
been working
you.
so well.
I
Horacio.
know.
Okay.
What's the next part of the plan?
Yes, the next part, right. Okay. You are gonna have to disguise yourself as a foreigner.
It's a foreigner.
That's the next step, because you have to be in disguise in order to purchase the property.
Right. I'll go find a disguise.
Yes. And I'll go set up the rest of it.
Luck, at last! My father came back and told me he'd agree to the fee if Capitano can rid him of the Monticello. Hey, there it is. That little guy that likes all the sacks and took his fez. Well, I will get you, little Monticello, if my name isn't Capitano Moco Blanco Frappuccino.
El Grande.
Testosterone. Hiya!
Okay. It's all coming together. Now I'll just have Orazio disguise himself as an exotic magician. Someone would be interested in living in a home full of fairies and would seem powerful and fierce and would scare the dickens out of Pantalone. Where is Orazio, though? Oh, Arlecchino. Arlecchino? 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 What was that?
Where has he gone?
Oh.
I'm going to get him.
Wait. Oh, good. It's Orazio. He's gotten himself a disguise for being a foreigner. Well, I'm glad you put in the effort to make together a disguise, but Spanish, I don't think I would have done Spanish.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Why not? Oh, right, Spanish. It seemed like a good idea.
Yeah. Yep, we're gonna have to change it. Okay,
What do you recommend?
Okay, you're gonna lose the sword.
Really?
And
Believe it.
the whole disguise has to go. We wouldn't want Pantalone to recognize you. I mean, then you'll never be able to get married.
Pantalone will recognize me, and I'll never marry my beloved? Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't worry, don't panic. Brighella is prepared.
You are?
Yeah, so over there, you see there's a pile of clothes. That's a magician's disguise. That's for you. You're gonna dress up, and that's what you're gonna use to fool Pantalone.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go work on the other part of the plan. You go and you do this part.
Right. Well, this is awfully fiddly. And excuse me, it's not that kind of show. I'll just go change over there.
I was just changing over there, but this is all I have. Brighella told me to get a costume, but I'm poor. I barely can afford one set of clothing. What am I gonna do? If I don't have a costume, if I don't look like someone foreign, I'm never gonna marry my beloved. If only I could find a convenient pile of clothing. What is this? Huh. You know what? This kind of looks, Spanish? I wouldn't have thought Brighella would have gone with Spanish, but he must have left this for me because I look like some sort of Spanish captain. Oh, there's a sword. He wants me to be a Spanish mercenary or something? How do I be Spanish? Hola. Hola. Barcelona. Arlecchino? What? Why is Arlecchino running? And why is Arlecchino running away from me? Huh.
You!
Who? Me?
Yes, you. Why are you just standing there?
Because I'm Spanish?
You're Capitano.
Capitano?
Mocha Blanco.
Mocha Blanco?
Frappuccino.
Frappuccino?
Oh.
Grande.
El Grande?
Testosterone. Yes, you.
Testosterone?
You need to be getting that Municello out of my house. And you need to be getting back my red fez. Yes, that's what I'm paying you for.
You're paying me?
Yes, I'm paying you. You have to get the Municello out of my house, and you have to get my red fez. You have to go do that, not just stand here.
This must be Brighella's plot. He wants me to pretend to be some sort of Spanish captain, a mercenary, and then Pantalone can pay me. And then I'll have money. And then I can marry Pantalone's daughter.
But wait a minute, you say marry my daughter? Wait. Let me think about that for a minute. You get rid of the Municello and get back my cap. I pay you, then you marry my daughter, but then you pay me the money I pay you as the bride price, so I get the money that I pay you back. I think that could work. Yes, if you get back my red fez, and get rid of the Municello, then I will pay you and you can marry my daughter.
So all I have to do to be able to marry the beautiful Isabella is capture the Municello, get your red fez back, and be Capitano Mocha Blanco Frappuccino El Grande Testosterone. Come here, fairy!
He suddenly got going, didn't he?
Quick! Has anybody caught the fairy yet?
No, but I've sent someone to take care of that now.
No. Stop. This is very important. I've discovered that if you can get the fez from the fairy, it will give you its bag of gold. It turns out the Municellos have so much gold, an irresponsible amount of gold, just so much gold in a bag. And if you can take their fez from them,
so
give you
get the
gold.
red cap from the fairy. That's what you're saying. Get the red cap, and then with the red cap comes the bag of gold from the fairy?
Yes.
All right, well then, but obviously what I have to do is I have to be the one to get that red cap back. Yes. I have to do that. I have to get the red cap and the gold. No one else can do it. I've got to get going.
I'm glad I caught you. There's
what?
A buyer has come into town, and they're interested in the property. Yes, they're coming right now.
I don't have time for that, Brighella. I have something more important I have to do. This is time sensitive.
Well, you better make time, Master.
But do not leave, Signore. I am a great and powerful magician.
A powerful magician, you say?
No, yes.
Yeah.
You better listen to her, Master. You don't want to risk the magician's wrath.
Wrath?
Wrath?
Wrath? What kind of powers do you have, a magician, that you would visit them upon me?
I have the most detailed grimoire that teaches me all kinds of terrible hexes.
Oh.
Why, let me show you. I can conjure spirits. And then they shall turn this man in the funny little cap. Not you, Signore, the other one. Yes, the one who now still has his cap on. I shall turn him into a lion. Transformione Leone.
I don't think
No!
Do not be frightened.
Please, the
I
blood
can
of
tell
the
you I am great and powerful, and I can lull this lion to sleep with another spell. Away, the lion sleeps tonight. Away, the lion sleeps tonight.
Amazing. You put it to sleep.
Oh, magician, your power is great. Yes, I can see that. And you've come to purchase my property then, the one with the middle cellar in it.
I have.
Well, there is at least just 2 conditions on the sale of this property. So one is, once you capture the Municello, that I should get the bag of gold, because it is in my house after all. And the second condition is that I get my red fez back. So do we have a deal?
That's a very interesting proposition, signore.
Ah, get back here, fairy! I want your gold!
I'll get the fairy! I want his gold! I want your gold, fairy! I shall get you!
What the heck is going on? Arlecchino! Arlecchino!
Oh, Brighella, it's you.
Yeah, you can tell because of the hat. Arlecchino, what is going on?
Oh, I have absolutely no idea, except I think I was being chased. I know I was being chased by at least one Spanish captain, maybe 2 of them. I don't know, but it was really, really scary.
What? No, that doesn't make any sense. The captain was, the Spanish captain was Horatio, and now he's the magician.
No, wait, no. Isabella. Isabella was the magician. Is Isabella the Spanish captain? Is Isabella Spanish? Is Isabella Horatio? That would explain why they like each other so much.
Oh no, Arlecchino, no, that's just stupid. That doesn't make any sense at all. For that to make any kind of sense, I mean, first of all, Isabella would have been dressed as a Spanish captain for some reason. And come on, I would have had to run into Isabella and told Isabella, oh no, you're in the wrong outfit. You need to get rid of that and get in this magician costume. And then Isabella would have gotten into the magician costume and left behind the Spaniard costume, and then maybe Horatio would have come by and put on the Spaniard costume, and then he'd be pretending to be the Spanish captain. And that's what happened. Oh no, my whole plan's gone completely off the rails. It's completely awry.
Fairy! I need your red cap! I need your red cap so I can marry my beloved.
Oh no!
Capitano, stop! I need to get the coin so I can marry my beloved.
Oh, no. You will never marry your beloved. I will marry my beloved.
You will never marry your beloved. I will marry my beloved.
Ah!
There's that button.
I have to get that red cap.
Questions for you.
I need that red cap now. Come back here, you fairy. Give me back that cap.
Ask you several things.
Give me that.
Everybody stop! Everybody stop! I've had enough of this. You stop it! And you stop it! And you stop it! And you stop it! is no Spaniard. That is Orazio. That,
Orazio?
that's right. And that is no magician. That is Isabella.
Isabella.
Isabella?
And that's no fairy. That is Arlecchino.
Arlecchino?
Arlecchino?
Wait, I knew this. I knew that
Wait,
part.
wait. All of my research says that that should be an actual fairy, not Arlecchino.
Enough of this. I have been tricked. I've been deceived, and worse yet by my own daughter. And you, Orazio, will never marry her at all. There's no chance. None.
Brighella, I have something that I need to tell you.
Oh, what is it, Arlecchino? What is Arlecchino?
Congratulations. I have to tell you congratulations because you caught me.
I caught you?
You caught me. You caught me.
Yeah.
Fair and square. And you caught my red fez.
Uh-huh.
And so what I have is yours.
Oh, great. What Arlecchino has is mine.
Uh-huh.
Great.
What does he have?
Look in your pouch.
I mean, it's Arlecchino. I mean, I'm sure. Look, oh boy, I have Arlecchino's. It's a bag full of bread and a bag full of cheese, a bag full of
Socks.
gold.
What?
Oh.
Gold?
Fairy gold.
Like the
Lots of gold.
folklore.
Fairy gold.
Fairy gold? But
My fairy gold.
Wait,
if
so if it's the
Arlecchino
fairy
has
gold,
fairy gold, that means
that Arlecchino's the fairy.
And Tori was right.
My
Victoria
father
was
was right.
I mean, yes, I was right all along, of course.
Arlecchino was an actual fairy?
Uh-huh.
Why did we disguise him then?
Brighella caught me. And he has my gold.
Yes, this is great. I have so much gold. I have all this gold that I'm gonna give
One.
really to Orazio for him and Isabella.
Brighella, you've given me this gold for free?
Oh, yes.
For free?
Yes. Stop saying that.
You said free! Oh, it's because Brighella, as I've been telling all of you, Brighella is such a romantic. He believes in my love to Isabella so much. Brighella, I'm just going to tell everyone of your generosity.
Oh.
Isabella, look at this fairy gold. It's the second most beautiful sight I've ever seen.
Aww.
Master Pantalone,
Yes.
I think that there's only 512 ducats in here of fairy gold, and it's
Okay.
it's such a small fraction of what my love for your daughter and what being with your daughter for the rest of my life is worth. But could I give you this fairy gold, and would you see fit to give us your blessing to be wed?
I think I could gladly accept this offer from you. Yes.
Thank you so much, Master Pantalone. Isabella,
Yes, Orazio?
we can get married.
We can get married.
Let's just first get out of these ridiculous disguises.
Well, I mean, we could keep them and make some magic.
Oh. Goodbye, everyone.
Well, now, that looks like a busy day for my house.
I'm going to go and count all of my new little friends. I'm so glad you were so generous, Brighella.
Don't remind me. Oh, that was all so dumb. But at least I'm finally free of my curse.
That.
I wouldn't be so fast on that now.
What?
You see, there are some who would posit that a selfless act can only be done if you do not intend to benefit in any fashion, such as, say, not dying. And it does seem to me that you gave away all of that gold so that you could not die.
And not be cursed anymore. That was the only reason you did it. So it wasn't selfless.
You're still on the hook.
You're still stuck, and you're still cursed. Congratulations again.
Anyhow, enough about unimportant matters. I have several questions for you, Fairy Kino. If you wouldn't mind coming with me, there's brownies in the mix, if you'll answer.
Some of my closest friends are brownies. But do you have any socks? I like socks. Socks are warm.
Socks? Yes, I can make socks happen.
Oh, then I think we can make a deal.
And we shall speak of many things.
Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. I did all that work for no fee. And I had all that gold in the palm of my hand, and I gave it away. And for what? I'm still cursed. There's no one left to help. Where am I going to find someone else to help? This is why I hate fairy tales. There are no happy endings for Brighella.
Molto grazie, everyone. Let us bring back the cast for the curtain call. Everyone, come present yourselves. And let me introduce all of you. Playing the part of, well, you'll introduce yourselves, but I will call you out. Playing the part of Master Pantalone.
James Barkley, the barony of the Cleflands in the Middle Kingdom.
Playing the part of his lovely daughter, who also happens to be one of the founders of Verdi Confusi in her first Pennsic performance, because the ethereal realm gives us extra options. So playing the part of Isabella, who was also the Spanish captain, who was also the magician, is...
Hello, my name is Eliana Gutsen.
Playing the part of the completely innocent and completely outstanding and absolutely no warrants out for his arrest, the servant Brighella.
Aaron Tizer, known in the SCA as Aaron of the Cleflands.
Playing the part of the potentially soon to not be homeless fairy scholar and returning player of the patchwork that we have not seen until very recently, playing the part of Dottore Graziano.
Book Unfred, the traveling bard.
Yay!
Playing the part of their foolish servant, who was also playing the part of a fairy, who was also actually a different fairy. Arlecchino is played by
Lady Alienor de Saint-Remy from the barony of the Cleflands in the Middle Kingdom, in the SCA. And in the modern world, my name's Megan Matthews from Cleveland, Ohio.
And I, playing the part of Orazio and the second Spanish captain, I am Niccolo Bartolazzi, also from the barony of the Cleflands in the Middle Kingdom, and I am the Capicomico Morosfo of the Verdi Confusi. I wish to thank all the players. I wish to thank everyone else who watched us. I wish to also warn you that you received education tonight for what we discussed about the Moniciello and the law about being able to avoid paying your rent, and even what we discussed about the Scots Morello. those are actual real fairy lore. And the Monticello is a real fairy law. That was the inspiration for this entire play, was finding out there was an actual law from Renaissance Italy concerning fairies in your rental property. So obviously, SCA, you're learning. Even if you're not at Pennsic, you're still learning. So count this as class cred. We hope that you enjoyed. We hope that you enjoyed this production. It was different, but that's what we do. We were here for you to bring you this mirth and bring you this joy, and make all of our time social distancing just at least a little lighter. And if we did make you laugh, if we made you smile, if we made you full of mirth, we have done our jobs, but only for today. For we will be back. We have more content planned because Virtual Pennsic is going to last the last 2 weeks, and we have content throughout. But even afterwards, we are going to still come together and give entertainment. And we are not the only ones. I do know that Isa Bastiani is also performing tomorrow night, their traditional night at Pennsic. I do not know if any of the other commedia troupes have a scheduled show, but Youth Commedia is still happening. Look for information on the Commedia dell'arte and the Society for Creative Anachronism Facebook group. It's been posted a few times, but that is definitely, the workshop is happening beginning tomorrow morning for youths ages approximately 13 through 17, I believe. And they're going to have a Zoom interactive workshop, which I presume is going towards a play later in the week. But definitely keep a look, because there'll probably be some other commedia projects out there, and there's other entertainment. There's classes going on all the time. There's bardic circles, bardic events, musicians, and many other things out there. So it's not just us, although if you want it to be just us, we have a whole backlog of performances from Pennsic up on our YouTube channel that you can watch at your leisure. So I think that's all that we have right now. But just remember, keep laughing, keep smiling, wear a mask. We love wearing masks. And maybe we can bring some of that fairy magic into our lives right now. Until the next time, molto grazie, and see you later.
Molto grazie per tutti. Thank you, everyone.